I'm Sara Stockstrom. I'm a fire and life safety educator here at O'Fallon Fire Department. And I also am now a volunteer firefighter for my community as well, after hours and on weekends. And I got hired here about a year and a half ago. I started my fire career in Texas as a firefighter paramedic, and I've made my way up here. I was born and raised in St. Louis until I was 12, spent 20 years in Texas, and so now it's kind of full circle getting back up here. It started with me being in high school. I did a hands-on program. My initial interest was in medicine and being a paramedic. So I went to paramedic school, and in the fire service in the North Texas area, majority of it is that you have to be a firefighter and a paramedic. So my mentors and my instructors from paramedic school encouraged me to sign up for Fire Academy, and I did not know it at the time, but I fell in love with it. Fire really became my passion, not so much medicine. So I'm happy it morphed this way. It's amazing. It can be really intimidating. I remember when I started out and I wasn't sure that I wanted to go to the Fire Academy because I was very intimidated about it being a male-dominated field, and was I going to be strong enough to do it? Was I going to be fit enough to do it? However, the camaraderie in the Fire Academy was amazing, and my mentors and all the firefighters I've met along the way, they wanted me to succeed. They were very helpful, and they knew I might have to do some heavy stuff, a little bit different than how a guy could do it, but we figured it out, and we made it work, and I loved it. And I think in any industry, you'll face your challenges, but you'll also find your people that will support you and help you work through things. So finding those people that are there by your side, in your corner, having your back, that's important, and there's so many of those in the fire service. Drive home that it's the most fulfilling career I could have ever imagined doing. I come to work every day happy, I leave happy, I'm happy to do extra projects, but having the sense of helping people maybe on their worst days, but then also helping people, like in fire safety and education, helping people so hopefully they don't have those really bad days is incredible. And it's hard work and it's rewarding, but I can't imagine doing anything else. So I hope other young girls know that they can do the fire service as well, and try it out. If it's not for you, that's okay, but there's a lot of really great stuff in this community of firefighters and outreach and education. Well, I'm the first full-time fire and life safety educator here, so the world is my oyster and I have so much opportunity. But we have a couple really great programs that I'm very proud of. We started One Home, One Extinguisher, and we purchased fire extinguishers, and we went around to some of our high-risk areas and homes that may not have fire extinguishers, and so we were able to distribute those to any resident who wanted one. And I did a visit with them and gave them some information on the importance of fire safety and then also how to use the extinguisher. So having that outreach there and just being a beacon for our residents, if they have questions, they can always reach out to me. And then this past school year in October, I started a second grade smoke alarm scavenger hunt. And so it's a half sheet of paper, and it's based off of one of the NFPA worksheets. And I kind of made it fun, like the scavenger hunt deal, so it didn't feel like homework or anything like that. But the kiddos got to take it home, and their parents or guardians would help them fill out the scavenger hunt. So they went around their homes and they marked down where it was, and they also looked at the date on them, and they had to write out if it was in date or out of date and if they needed new ones. So having that, the kids engage in fire safety and being able to take that home to their parents or guardians and share those messages really just multiplies the impact. So maybe if the parents or guardians didn't know that smoke alarms expire after 10 years, hopefully they know now. One of my favorite things is teaching kids about fire safety and some of the questions they come up with and some of the stories they tell me. But it's so rewarding when you see that light bulb with the kiddos and they get it and they ask important questions. And when they're asking important questions about fire safety, I know they're thinking about it.